Imagine biting into a fruit that looks perfect, juicy, bright, full of promise, like the forbidden apple in Eden, or the dreams we chase in real life that turn bitter. The sweetness floods your mouth first, but then comes the poison, twisting your body, stealing your mind. What if the search for eternal life, that deepest human hope against death's cold grip, only leads to becoming a monster? Like historical quests for immortality that ended in madness, or your own fears of losing yourself to survive. This is the brutal pull of Episode 2 of Hell's Paradise Season 2, released yesterday, January 18, 2026, on Crunchyroll. After Season 2's intense premiere diving deeper into the deadly island's secrets, this one hits like a blade in the dark. You're there in the thick jungle, sweat on your skin, smelling blood mixed with strange flowers, heart racing as humanity breaks. Can desire save us, or does it doom us? Feel the suspense claw at you, the burning curiosity. What happens when a man loses everything to power? Watch it. You need to feel the transformation yourself, like facing your own hidden beast. From Episode 1, the survivors push into Horai, the island's hidden heart, facing godlike Tenzin and awakening Tao, the energy that promises immortality but warps the body and soul. Episode 2, reality and illusion, explodes with raw fights. You're beside Gabimaru and Sajiri as old allies turn enemy. One brother's wild transformation into a plant-like monster forces brutal clashes. Illusions blur what's real, new threats from the shogunate arrive, and truths about the elixir cut deep. Stream it now on Crunchyroll, Netflix in some places. Imagine vines wrapping your arms, rage blinding your eyes. Will control win, or will the island claim another soul? Like real betrayals where friends become strangers, you feel the tension rise, needing to know who survives the madness. Dive in, taste the danger yourself. The story surges forward like a river of blood, deep into the Horai arc, where paradise turns nightmare. Key revelations hit. Tao's power causes monstrous changes, illusions hide deadly truths, and new forces close in. A major fight between former allies ends on a heartbreaking cliffhanger, shifting alliances. Pacing is fierce, quick, violent action with breaths for emotional hits. Fans on Reddit and X rave about the insane battles and animation, saying it captures the manga's raw energy perfectly. Chapters around 70 to 75, faithful with no big changes. Cloudy parts, Chobe's sudden rage. Manga shows it's built from his greed and Tao overload, not random. It clears up why he loses himself. Desire for strength over humanity. I checked threads. Everyone agrees this episode explains the core chaos, what the island really does to people. Characters bleed real pain here. Chobe's hidden wounds, his brutal past and brotherly bond, erupt as he turns monster, motivations twisting from survival to pure rage. It's surprising yet true, like you snapping under pressure you've hidden for years. Gabimaru grows stronger in resolve, his love for his wife anchoring him against the pull of power. Choices feel transformative, consistent with his hollow heart filling slowly. Sajiri questions duty deeper. Have you ever seen someone you trust change into something scary? That's the psychological depth, pulling at your own scars. It asks raw questions. Is immortality worth losing your humanity, like ancient kings who sacrifice souls for endless life? Morality breaks in survival choices. Power corrupts. Hope fights despair as characters cling to reasons to stay human. Sacrifice shows in bonds tested. Identity shatters in transformations. You feel it in struggles. One embraces the monster for strength. Another fights to stay true. Like real life chasing success that changes you, or historical falls from grace. What price for paradise? Morlor blooms deadly. Tao's plant-like effects. Illusions as weapons. Horai's twisted rules enrich the island. Beautiful yet horrifying. Complicating every step like hidden traps in an old jungle myth. Lines cut sharp and heavy, like sword strikes. Impactful taunts in battle. Quiet words carrying pain. They foreshadow breaks. Resonate long after. Like echoes in Shakespeare's tragedies where pride leads to fall. Imagine yelling in rage, voice breaking, or whispering a promise in chaos. Every word pulls you in, building suspense, making you ache for the next clash. Art director Manabu Otsuka crafts horror beauty. Fluid transformations twist like living vines. Colors shift from lush greens, false paradise, to bloody reds for rage. Lighting casts eerie shadows and illusions. Stillness freezes horror moments while movement explodes in fights. It's not just pretty. Beauty here means temptations lie, like poison flowers. Credit Mappa animators. You feel the gore splash, the vines creep on your skin. Director Kaori Makita frames brutal poetry. Low angles for monstrous growth, spinning shots in frenzy, rhythms matching frantic heartbeats. Close-ups amplify pain, wide for island dread, like war films where camera dives into hell. You're trapped in the fight, breath stolen. Yoshiaki Chiaki Dua's OST growls like a hidden beast, crescendo's thunder in transformations, motifs of twisting plants haunt memory. Silence in illusion breaks roars louder, like your own held scream in fear. Music elevates every slash, making chaos burn deep. Chiaki Kobayashi as Gabamaru. His voice strains with fierce control, timbre deep yet trembling, embodies a soul fighting inner void. Ryohei Kimura's Chobe roars with wild intensity, breaking into madness like a soul-shattering. Yumari Hanamori's Sagiri adds soft strength. Their tremors and power make hearts clash. You hear the humanity slipping away. This episode gut-punched me with horror and heartache, like watching a loved one lose themselves to addiction, or surviving your own dark impulses. Moments scar, a brother's rage exploding, bodies twisting in agony, a clash where destinies shatter like glass. It sparked wonder at human will resisting monstrosity. Have you felt desire turn you into something you hate, like historical figures consumed by ambition? It leaves echoes. In chasing life, do we lose what makes it worth living? You smell rotting flowers, taste blood, hear fading cries. Will they find paradise, or only deeper hell? Dive in, face your own illusions. Some say action too fast, transformations confusing like overwhelming fog. But that's deliberate mirror's theme of lost control and blurred reality, hitting thematic harder. Gore heavy, it serves the manga's brutal heart perfectly. Balanced, it embraces raw truth without softening. Episode 2 excels in visceral fights, deep character pain, and haunting questions. Minor rushes just fuel the fire. It triumphs, turning survival into unforgettable soul struggle. Watch it now on Crunchyroll. It's inevitable, like the island calling your hidden desires. What if this hell holds your truth too? The vines, the rage, the break, it's waiting. Will you step in and feel the change?